When social media marketing started to show serious engagement, a lot of people thought that email marketing was on its way out. But it wasn't. Email, it turns out, has some of the highest returns on investments for many companies. Maria Semple is the founder of The Prospect Finder, a consulting firm that specializes in email marketing. We caught up with her at New York Now to get some ideas on how to make your email work for you. How important is the subject line?
Subject line is very important. After the from line, who it's from, the subject line is the next most important thing. You've got 2 seconds to get somebody's attention, and actually the first 2 words will matter most in that subject line. And you also can't forget an area known as pre-header text, which is that if you're looking at your email inbox, especially on your mobile device, you'll see the from line, the subject line, and then the first line of text from that email. So if you can work their name into that pre-header text, you've got an even greater chance of getting that email opened.
Okay, let's talk about tricks of the trade. Is there anything we should think about in the subject line? There used to be, right, like must have, or these sort of big statements that I feel don't work anymore.
Right. So one of the tricks that you might try and use is using a number and then the word you or your, and that works really well. So 5 reasons why you need whatever.
That still works. People aren't onto that yet.
Well, you know, it still does. To some extent it does. And again, if your email service provider allows you to use the person that you're sending it to, their name in that subject line, then again, anywhere you can personalize it, you, your.
So if someone in the subject line you would put JJ, your best tips for great skin. I feel like that makes it seem more spammy, but is it proven that people open it more if their name's in the subject?
Yeah, I mean, you want it. This is about permission-based marketing, right? So somebody has opted into the list. That means they want to hear from you. So absolutely, you're looking to continue that rapport, cultivate that relationship. So in any way that you're able to do that is going to be very helpful.
And who should you make it from? Let's just say my company is called flowers.com. Right. Should it come from information at flowers.com, service at flowers.com, JJ from flowers.com?
So if you are flowers.com, if that is your business and people have built that rapport with you, then you want to make sure that your name appears in there. Otherwise, just put the company name in there if it's a larger company.
So if it's just the customer service team, right? But it's still from someone, information, customer service, who should it be from?
I would just put the company name, actually.
Got it. Okay, now let's talk about building your list.
Right.
Do you think that you should buy lists from other people? Are you a fan of that?
Actually, no. The big thing to keep in mind is this is about permission-based marketing, and there are laws in place, the Can-Spam Act. Here in the United States, there's a CASL, is the Canadian laws, so you have to pay attention to those laws.
But you can still buy lists where people have given permission for them to sell their name.
You would want to still have a one-off communication with them first and give them the opportunity to opt out.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
But do you think it is worth buying those lists that are legal to buy?
I typically will advise my clients to try and build their lists organically, so they can do that through their social media following. They can do that by even their email signature line that they're using for their one-off communications. Certainly at different types of trade shows, you can build your list that way, speaking. So there are lots of ways. Text to join. There's even an opportunity now to use, to allow people to use their cell phones to opt in to your email list.
And how big should your list be when you start segmenting, right? When it's small, you don't want to waste your time doing too much segmenting. But at what point do you think, okay, now it's time to give different messages to different people?
You can start segmenting from day one. So if you already have any type of a CRM, or if you're just using Outlook to house all of your email addresses, however you've got those lists segmented there, you can export them and import them right into your email service provider. So I would say from day one. And even when people are opting in on your website, you can let them opt into the list that they want to be on.
Right. All right. Thank you so much. I know email marketing is so important, and so we all really need to be paying attention to it.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.